Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Little Mini MUA or Amelia. Today is a very exciting video. So the other day I went on Amazon and I purchased some brushes. This brush set was about $20 I think. And yeah, I wanted to just make a video and kind of test them out and see, do Amazon brushes actually work? Because I know a lot of people have trouble finding some nice brushes, and if these ones work great, then that would be amazing. So I'm going to be doing my makeup with these brushes, and yeah, let's just get right on into it. Starting by taking my scissors, I'm going to slice it open. We were reading through like what people had said about these brushes, and they said that they were really nice, but they were just smaller than they thought. Although looking at this box, this is pretty big. Like, this is a big box. So I don't know, but we'll see. Oh, okay, I get it. I had bought another stand thing for my ring light, so that's why the box was so big. Okay, well, so this is what it is. It comes with 12 brushes. It comes in a really nice little pouch, which I'm very excited for because that makes traveling 100 times better. Ooh, this is really nice. Okay. So these ones are a little tiny, but I don't mind. But like, these are like, oh my god, they are nice. Okay, so this set comes with 12 brushes. It has a kind of small little small fluffy brush that you can blend powder with or like bronzer. It has fluffy blending brush, so this is really thick and fluffy. You can even use it for like highlighter. Yeah, very nice. Comes with another fluffy brush that's really nice for like blush or something. Comes with this could be foundation. It comes with another fluffy brush, which is like really nice. These are super soft. Comes with more like a denser brush, so you could probably blend out like foundation with this. It comes with probably for like combing through your eyelashes. I don't know what this side is for, but it comes with a flat brush that you can do like I can pack on like shimmer with. A angled fluffy brush. It comes with a thin detailing brush, which is really nice, and another kind of like angled brush that would be really nice for brows. It's nice and thin. And one more tiny little baby. You could probably like add blush or like powder. I don't really know. Kind of like an all-around brush. Pleasantly surprised by these brushes. I'm going to open this because I don't know what this is. I know what this is. This is a little like sponge thing, and when you use your like makeup brush or whatnot and it's dirty and you don't want to like wash it at that moment, just take your brush like this, swirl it around in it, and it picks up the eyeshadow off of it. Oh, yay, that's exciting. And like when it's like all gross and dirty, you can just flip it over. You have a new side. Yay. Okay, I am actually so excited for this video now. So yeah, I really just want to jump right into this makeup. So let's start with the brows. So for the brows, I'm going to use this thin angled brush. Also going to be using my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this is in medium. So this angled brush does seem a little bit big, but now I wonder if this is for combing brows. I like it so far. It is a little stiff and it is kind of big, so it's hard to get a really precise brow. But you could also use it for carving out the brows or even for making like eyeliner. Like, people said that these brushes were smaller than they thought, and I get what they mean by like this, but on the photo it showed that this was like the size of it, so like it wasn't very surprising. I thought they meant like these brushes were gonna be tiny, but they're not. They're like a good size. They're a decent size. They're like really pretty and they feel quite sturdy. Like, they don't feel like it's gonna fall apart. By the way, I ordered these brushes, I don't know what day I ordered them, but around 2 to 3 days later we got it. So like, it was some fast shipping. I really like these. I'm going to quickly add a little bit of the Essence Make Me Brow just to kind of set my brows in place. Okay, now moving on to the eyes. I haven't used Subculture in a while, so let's use it and put it to the real test. See how well these brushes blend out. Because there has been a ton of controversy on this palette. I personally like it. I find it works quite well. It is a little bit harder to blend than some other palettes, but that's okay. So yeah, I really want to put our brushes to the real test and see how well it blends out this. I'm going to start by priming my eyes using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It is a little dark, but like it's literally the lightest shade. It's called Fit Me. Anyways, oh well, I'm just really pale. So I'm gonna blend this in. And the reason why I prime my eyes is kind of just to create a base for the eyeshadow, but also because I have quite a lot of veins on my eyes. So I like to kind of like cover those up so they don't peek through the eyeshadow, because that don't look the greatest when you do your eyeshadow and all you see is veins peeking through. Now taking this flat brush, I'm using the Anastasia Single Shadow in Fresh, and I'm setting that concealer. I set my concealer with a light shade so that when I put the next shade on it, it doesn't like act weird and it blends out a little bit easier. And so that the concealer kind of stays on. And they like are really sturdy, like they don't feel like it's gonna break at all. And like some of my Morphe ones are like on the verge of just going into this like ginormous fluffy brush. You could probably even just use it for like highlighter or like certain stuff. I'm just gonna use it for blending out my transition shade. I'm going into Dawn and I'm going to smother that in my crease. Although I am using a very thick brush, the shade I am using is similar to my skin color, so it's fine if it's like kind of crazy. So there's some people saying like, oh, should I get this Subculture? Like, do you like it? What are your thoughts on it? My thoughts are just that it's a great palette. If you're into, the reason why I get certain palettes is because I buy palettes that I don't already have in my collection, and this is definitely not in my collection. I do not have a bright mustard orange like that. I don't have an electric green. This one is a crazy gorgeous color. I don't really have like those, like that army green. So I like buying palettes I don't already have certain colors of. And if you're a person like that, I'd say go for it. This palette is cool toned. It does have like this shade here, but the rest are very like, yeah, those are a little bit warm, but like the rest are very cool toned. I like warm tones, but I love playing around with cool tones and stuff like that, so I really enjoy this palette. If you are getting like really into makeup and you're like finding like, oh yeah, I'm really good at this, I'm doing great, I say it's totally for you. If you're a beginner, you might need a little more practice and start easing into it, because it is a little hard to, you know, like, it is very pigmented, it's a little hard to blend, so it's for the more kind of advanced and if you're like really getting into makeup. And just remember, it's you who decides if you're advanced or not. Don't let other people say like, oh, you're not good at makeup. Like, if you feel that you really want to try this palette and you are rocking it and you find all of the eyeshadows are really great and you can blend very easily, then you know what? Go ahead, girl. Buy this palette. Get it. Woo. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so blended out my crease. Really liking this brush. Nice and fluffy. Felt so soft on my eye. I want to fall asleep. Going into the other fluffy brush that's much thinner than the other one. I'm going to take the shades Fudge and Mercury. And I'm going to like very light, like I'm going to tap off a lot. I don't want too much. And I'm going to ease that in my outer crease. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush I used before. I'm going to swirl it around. Oof, it's gone. Anyways, I'm going to take Axis here and a little bit of Untamed. Tap off the extra. And I'm going to put that in my outer corner. And then taking that fluffy brush, I'm going to like, I don't want to put the blue everywhere on my crease, so I want to like barely blend it in my crease. This thing's coming in handy so much. Now taking this really nice detailing brush, I'm going to dip into the shade here, Electric, and I'm putting that on my inner half. I'm going to pop on some lashes and I will be back. We are back with the lashes. Lashes just make the look. And yeah, I kind of cleaned up underneath my eyes because there's a little bit of fallout like there always is with every eyeshadow you use. Now we are going to move on to primer. Half the time I use primer with my hands, but I'm just going to use this flat brush. By the way, I haven't said it. All these are from Emax Design. So I'm just going to use a sample of my Versali Unicorn Essence. This stuff is so good. It smells like so sweet and like candy and like cotton candy, and it's just like, so I'm just taking it on the brush and just painting it on my face. This brush is doing a really good job at blending everything out. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, although there's legitimately nothing left. And this time I'm going to test out the smaller little one that is very similar to the one I blended out for my foundation. It's just tiny. This one is a little bit more fluffy and not as dense as the other one. I'm resorting to the other one just because it's more dense and it works better. So I finished up the foundation and concealer. Now I'm moving on to the powder. I'm going to use this really nice little fluffy brush that would be great for traveling. This is going to set my face. Going to go into my Cheek Parade palette with this really fluffy brush, dip into Hoola Light and a little bit of Hoola, but mostly Hoola Light. Girl, I'm pale. It is winter. Since I don't really have a ton of brushes, I'm going to use the same brush for blush and just bring it through this thing to kind of get stuff off of it. Now I'm using the Milani Romantic Rose blush. For highlighter, I'm going back in with this big fluffy brush. Again, using this thing. Like, this is coming in handy so much. I'm using the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlighter, but I'm also going to spritz the brush a little bit. This brush is really good for highlighter. And we are almost done. I just need to do lips and we're done. I popped on this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nudie Patootie. And this is a completed look using only $20 brushes from Amazon. Overall, I really like these brushes. I love how it comes with the little pouch. It is really great for traveling. Although the brushes are small, I personally don't mind that. I think that they're like really great for traveling and I can take them anywhere. And yeah, I really like them. They are extremely sturdy. Like, this does not feel like it's gonna come off. It feels really nice. Yeah, like, I really like them. And they're incredibly soft, so easy to blend out. And I totally recommend these. These are great. Oh, also this quick color removal thing, saved my life today. Like, this is so great. It cleaned my brushes. It didn't clean them fully, but it cleaned them enough that the other eyeshadow that was on it or color that was on it is not going to like mix with it. I really like this. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I really just want to say thank you so much for everything you guys do and always like watching my videos and make me feel happy. And yeah, that is it for the video. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys later. Bye!